and welcome to This Is Fashionable TV. We're here at the Flaunt Fashion Attraction Pop Up Fiesta here at the Dubai International Marine Club. El Colonel Moutarde, a Lile. I hope I'm not saying that too incorrectly. Basically, a French label who's making bow ties and pocket squares from Lille, and that's in northern France. We have the founder is Sofiane, right? Tell us all about what you're doing.
All right, we're all the way from France, as you said. Le Colonel Moutarde is a French brand specialized into bow ties. We decided to bring bow ties back in fashion. The brand was actually founded by Rémi and Clémence in France, and I'm giving them a hand here to promote the brand in Dubai. So we make all our products by hand, and we try to make something different. We don't want to make the boring bow ties. We want to make things fashionable. We use different type of fabrics, different styles, and we try to make it like a new fashion accessory for men.
Fantastic. So you're saying that this brand has already been established in France for some time. Tell us how it started.
It's actually a funny story because Rémi, who was the founder, was a fan of bow tie, and he could not find anything he likes on the market. So he was sewing his own bow tie in his room, up till his room got full of bow ties, and people was coming to his house to ask him to sell bow ties. So he decided to set up an online store first, and then he picked up, and so he started the brand in a small workshop in Lille, in the north of France. Now we have a store in Lille, we have a store in Paris, we have a store in London that we opened this year, and now we're ready to take over Dubai and probably the rest of the world also.
That's fantastic. So it looks like your fabrics. Tell us a little bit about your fabrics. Some of them almost look like a Liberty, Liberty fabric in London, florals, different patterns. Tell us about that.
That's correct. Most of our products are made of Liberty of London fabric. Liberty of London is fabric that used to be used to make dresses for women. So Rémi was thinking, why don't we match the men bow tie with the lady dress? And this is how it all started. And then he added other fabric to his collection. We have Japanese patterns, Japanese cotton. We have gingham patterns. We have French cotton. So we make mostly cotton fabric, but we use different type of quality of fabrics and of cotton.
So basically, just to get this straight, you're not necessarily designing yourself, but you're facilitating this new brand to arrive to Dubai. Or tell us also, is there new collections every time, and do you have any influence in those?
Well, basically, whenever we see something, we get inspired by what's around us. We don't want to put limits to the brand. We don't want to do mass production. Everything is still made by hand in France, so we're not an industrial company. Sometime when the fabric is not available, we just discontinue the product because it's limited pieces. We just see what's going on around. We are not afraid of bringing things from the past also. We are not only looking at what's happening now, we look at vintage stuff also. This is how we build the collections. The collections are permanently moving. We started with a few dozens of bow ties, and now we have more than 200 bow ties in designs in our collection.
That's fantastic, and it looks like the pricing in terms of dirhams, a pocket square is running about 100, and a bow tie about 150. Is that correct? Tell us about your pricing.
Yeah, that's correct. Not only we are very fashionable and unique, but we try to keep our prices reasonable. So our bow ties range goes from 100 dirhams to 160 for the most expensive. The pocket squares are 100 dirhams. The cufflinks are 120. We make the cufflinks with the same fabric as we do the bow ties. So we are not trying to be like a upmarket brand. We want everyone to wear our products. This is made for everyone.
Who are some designers that inspire you in menswear?
We like to do things on our own. We don't like to imitate. We don't like to copy. Rémi is really like the creative spirit in the team. So he does what he likes. Rémi has a say. He says, if I like to wear it, I like to make it. So he's going to make only things that he would wear himself. So we're not too much inspired by the high fashion designers and the stars.
Now this is a first time event with the Flaunt Fashion Attraction, this Pop Up Fiesta. So, and also you can see that music's a part of that, and you've informed us that you used to yourself be a DJ. So tell us a little bit about that. What kind of music style did you play?
I used to be I used to be a DJ when I was studying, and then a couple of years ago, I stopped when I got married. New life, new lifestyle. But I was exactly playing what's going on at the moment, like the house, the R&B, the hip hop, like whatever was getting people to move. And we are in a beautiful place next to the marina. I used to have a lot of amazing parties on the yachts off the coast of Dubai. So this event is reminding me a bit of my old life also.
What are some of your next steps after today? What are some of your next projects, like as far as showing your collections, your brand?
We just arrived in Dubai 2 months ago. I've been in Dubai for the last 10 years, but we decided to launch the brand in Dubai two months ago because it's doing extremely well in the rest of the world. We started by that kind of event, which are matching our style, our brand identity, which is young, fashionable, trendy. So that's why we signed up for this event. Hopefully, we would love to open a store in Dubai also to make it our fourth store. But we're going to take things slowly and one step at a time.
Okay, and finally, can you just tell us where people can find out more about your brand on social media?
Of course, we are. So the brand is Le Colonel Moutarde, and we are on Facebook, we are on Pinterest, we are on Instagram, and we're on Twitter. Le Colonel Moutarde in French. You can find us everywhere, and you can also find us in most of the pop-up markets in the UAE and in Dubai.
Thank you, Sofiane. Thank you very much for talking to This Is Fashionable TV.
This is Sofiane from Le Colonel Moutarde at the Pop Up Fiesta, and This Is Fashionable.
Help us keep you entertained and up to speed with all the latest fashion from around the world and, of course, the MENA region by liking, commenting and subscribing to This Is Fashionable.